All right. Coming to you on this Tuesday night, Country Boys and Crypto. Coming to you to let you know what's going on in the space. You may have missed us yesterday. It's a little bit busy, but we're not too busy to get back with you and let you guys know what's going on. We're making some awesome gains in the market today. It's been a crazy day, but a good day. And my boy Willie Fells on here from Palatka, Florida.
Hey. Getting fired
Let's
up, man.
get it
Good
going.
time, man.
It is, man.
Flying. Bitcoin's flying. Hey, before we get started, guys, why don't you do us a favor? Hit that thumb up button, then hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell button so you know when we're going live. And subscribing to this channel allows us to put the word out even greater to the people around the space on what's happening, getting new people involved in the crypto space from with the Country Boys and Crypto style. So do us a favor, hit a thumbs up, hit subscribe, bell button, and then share it with your friends. Man, big time in the space today. Bitcoin roaring again. And JP Morgan Chase, how about this? What I tell you about JP Morgan Chase, they always try to figure out how to put themselves in the news. They're in the news again. They pigtail on everything. Then we got Wells buying the dips at 40-something K. We got all kinds of things. So, like we said in our title, man, can this be the beginning? Is this really where we're at right now with Bitcoin? What is really going on? Could this be much higher? Could we possibly see a 300K? Well, we're going to get into that in this episode of Country Boys and Crypto.
That's right, guys. Hey, check us out, www.southeaststaking.io. Come stake your Cardano 88 with us. Hey, our pool is not oversaturated. It's just right. Hey, forget the rest. Come stake SES. It's enough out there, baby. We can make it happen. First of all, let me go ahead and go into this right here. We are not financial advisors. Anything that we say is truly speculation in our opinion from the articles that we read. Secondly, educate yourself in this space. Education is the key. Educate. 3, never invest more than you can afford to lose. And fourth and final, get a return on your investment as fast as possible. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the market caps, seeing what the market cap's doing tonight. And that's the way we can get into these articles and get you off to bed in dream mode tonight.
Hey. Yes, sir. All right. Market cap sitting at $1.6 trillion this afternoon, up 2.2%. Bitcoin dominance. Still staying around the same place, man. This is how we know that we're not in a true full, what we call alt season. It is at 59.3%. All right, Bitcoin roaring back, $54,114 after about a week and a half of just kind of going sideways under 50K and then bouncing above 50K, coming back down to 48, 49. Now jumping ahead. Maybe it moved out of that spread and up to the next gate of 62,000. And we believe the next ceiling is at 1.4% up in the last 24 hours, 11.6% in the last 7 days. Ethereum, $1,805, up minus 1.8% in the last 24 hours. Binance Coin, $274, up 14.7% in the last 24 hours. Cardano, $1.16, up 2.6 in the last 24 hours. Polkadot, 3707, up 2.5% in the last 24 hours. Uniswap, the first DEX platform to get in the top 10. This is just mind-blowing. And you could have bought Uniswap for dollars, pennies on the dollars, just about 6 months ago. But it's sitting now, a top 10 currency crypto at $32.01, down 3.6%. Litecoin, 198, 1.9%. Chainlink, $30.25, down 4.4%. Now let's see what's been going on, because what's the top performer of today? Polygon, Avalanche, 32%, 29%. AMP, Binance Coin,
Man,
Raven
I'm
Coin.
gonna tell you, it's got to be. We got to have some Clever. Clever has to be one of the tops in there. Clever was up like 120% in the last 2 days. Clever has to be in there somewhere.
Clever may be the last 7 days. Let's see. Engine Coin, VeChain, Data Network. Clever's not. Do we have a Clever sighting? Let's see. Let's scroll up. Clever's not in there. Engine Coin's in there. 100% in the last 7 days. Decentraland, 81%. This is one I was talking to you about. Swissberg. I did have a bag of Decentraland. Swissberg. Theta Network. Let's see. Man, what is Clever doing? All right, we're gonna look at. Let's see. Clever sitting at the 132, up 18.4%, 7 cents in the last. I see up 18 point. Oh my goodness, 305% in the last 7 days.
Yeah, that coin right there is absolutely on fire. I'm talking about, man, that coin has went from 1 cent. It was less in 3 week time. We're looking at less than a penny to a penny to 2 cent, and then all of a sudden it hit the exchange, and this coin was up to 10 cent today is where it got up to. It was like 9 point something is where it made it to this morning when I was looking.
About 8 hours ago, it went to 9.5. It's a new all-time high. Now, guys, this is not the time to go out and run and buy it, but where would you buy this if you wanted? KuCoin, Bittrex, CoinEx. Is that where you got it from, Dwight? But Bittrex?
Man, believe it or not, we don't even want to talk about this coin with me, man. This coin right here is actually a part of the Tron network. So you do have to have Tron in your possession to make this purchase. I got rid of the Tron and actually got some other people that we was mentoring in the cryptocurrency. They got the coin, and I was actually going to buy a certain amount that day and did not have the Tron and got distracted doing something else. Going to move the Tron and did not. I think what I was going to do was 184,000 coins, and what it's going to be. It was less than a penny, and it went up to over a penny. So obviously, but no, I did not. I have to say, I pulled I did not. So
I thought you had that one in the bucket.
I was going to, but once again, I did not. So it happens. You win some,
happens,
you lose
man.
some.
Hey, I got a lot of them like that. It happens. All right. So we got some really great things going on today. I mean, Clever up 300% in the last 7 days. How did that not come up as the top coin?
Man, I don't know. It was up 120% yesterday alone.
All right. What's the worst performing of the day? All right, Polygon. Oh no, that's the worst. Worst performing in the last 24 hours. Engine Coin, Reserve Right Token, Decentraland. But these was making mega gains. So not mega gains, but a lot of gains. And so now you start to see a small correction. All right. So, all right, let's jump into our first article, guys. We're going to keep you up on the Bitcoin news. Now, who was really buying the dip that we just recently read? Well, this first article says Bitcoin whales bought the dip as orders for 100K or more hit all-time highs. Guys, and if you got any questions, don't hesitate to leave a question in the box. We'll get back with you. We'll love to hear from you on what your thoughts on what we're talking about and what we're sharing. Hey, if you think we're full of shit, say we're full of shit. If you think that, hey, you think that you have a little bit more understanding or in depth on something, make us aware. We don't mind. We want to talk, country boys.
We're country boys, man. We ain't full of shit. We're full of manure.
There's no shortage of demand for Bitcoin, even at 50,000, as big buyers dwarf small holders in the latest stage of the bull run. Bitcoin whales and institutions alike may have made the most of the recent BTC price dip by buying big, data suggests. In an update on March 9th, on-chain analytics service Material Indicators noted that buy orders at 100,000 and higher on Binance, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in volume in the world, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange by volume worldwide, are reaching all-time highs. Big Bitcoin buyers don't hesitate. In stark contrast to orders less than 100,000, larger buys are more frequent than ever before in Bitcoin's history. Small allocations have plummeted in 2021, matching an existing narrative that institutions are scooping up liquidity on exchanges which surfaced during the recent bull run. The 100K to 1 million class is now also about to make a new all-time high. Material Indicators comment on Twitter's alongside the chart, meaning they bought the dip. Wow. I mean, we've been talking about this. And so it's can we say institutional FOMO starting to kick in? I won't say institutional FOMO. I say big money FOMO starting to come in. But guess what? Probably is. Guess what else probably triggering this? It's called. We've printed $5 trillion in the last 2 years. About to print another 1.9. When you print $5 trillion in 2 years, these people that hold 100,000 or more, $1 million, they understand that their buying power is minimal now. They have lost buying power. And inflation is here. What asset can I get that's going to reward me for having this cash? Well, the best performing asset in the last 10 years, averaging over 200% a year, is Bitcoin. Ding, 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 ding.
What's going to reward them a lot faster also. I mean, look at where your investment that you could, an investment that a corporation, an institution can make into the crypto market, and look at their return, how fast they will get back compared to what they are year to year and over the average dollar. I mean, just simple math is today, if you was to put $100,000 into Clever, that $100,000 of Clever will be worth $1.6 million today. So just say you took 30% capital gains out of that. You know, you took them down away with say 500,000. You would walk away with $1 million. What kind of profit could you turn $1 million in less than that in this world or out there right now? So just take those numbers and spend those around to the big institution that has our money and other people's money to invest in here. So look at the returns you can get. So I would definitely see people transitioning away from the dollar, especially as a company that's looking for profit in this time of year when the dollar is weakening. As we see, we got more money being printed. We're fixing to pump some more out there. The dollar's not worth a dollar. We've said it 1,001 times. So you can get more of a return right here in this market. My opinion, and hardcore facts and numbers don't lie.
Material indicators previously voiced concerns about this week's price rising, arguing that Wells could sell into the surge, producing a repeat of the run to 58,000 all-time highs and subsequent 25% correction. While this has so far not come to pass, analysts also noted that macroeconomic factors were also having a different impact on that which was expected. Well orders declined after news that the United States $1.9 trillion stimulus package had passed the Senate, while China provided support to tech stocks and the opposite effect. As Cointelegraph reported, tech had led dramatic change on fortunes of equities market. So what you're seeing here is they're talking about basically the market went backwards. The market now is responding positive to bad news and negative to good news. So this is another indicator to me that it is flipped upside down, meaning that it's propped up. The government is propping up the stock market. They're buying back the bonds, they're buying the debt, and they're keeping it from not crashing. And that is what you get when you start to play around the way they're playing around. So, and that's basically what it's saying. As the 1.9 trillion stimulus package was announced, the market kind of went the other way. And as the tech support came out, I mean, the market rose as the 1.9 trillion. I'm getting country boy tied up tonight. As the 1.9 trillion stimulus package was passed, and then it did the opposite when the report came out about the tech industry in China. So this is interesting. But and something to keep an eye on, because as we go through this, if we see that the market corrected today as well, but if you see that the market starts to go for the worst, then it's something to pay attention to, because the crypto space does match the Bitcoin market, but recovers. I mean, the S&P or the traditional market, but recovers faster. And we saw that last year in March when we plummeted. And along with the stock market, but crypto was quickly recovered faster than the regular market.
So what do you really see this going to, in your opinion? What do you see this market going to, like this news breaking today, obviously with this 1.9 trillion stimulus packet? What do you personally see the market going to with this pump up and pump up? I mean, we can only put so much air in this balloon before this balloon pops.
Well, the thing about it is, and I said this before on other shows, is that we can only put so much in this balloon before it pops. But what if everybody's blowing up the balloon? So we all taking turns blowing up this balloon, whether it's China, whether it's the UK, whether it's Britain, whether it's, I mean, all of the countries are doing the same thing. Canada,
Yeah, but
Mexico.
when do you think there's going to see a global currency reset? I mean,
I don't. I don't know. That's a great point. And I guess a little bit of hope on me is hoping that we don't see it in 2021. I don't want to see it in a bull market. I'd rather see it in a bear market. Why would I rather see it in a correction in a bear market? Well, because we know that Bitcoin's going to already match the drop in it. So once it drops the what matches the drop, what's going to happen after that? Well, Bitcoin is then going to fly, and we're going to go into another bull market. We're going to see the steadily climb of Bitcoin, just like we did last year when it happened. So then we know, because it went as low as what, 3,500, 3,000, 3,800. Don't bring that back up. But and we saw it just rise. It went back over 8, then it went back over 9, then it went back over 10. Then when it hit 12, we said right here on our show, when it hit 12,000, that it was never going below 9,000 again, and it has not been again over under 9,000 again. When it crossed 20,000, and it crossed, 22,000, we said it'd never go back under 20,000, and it's never been under 20,000 yet again. So, but I do believe there will be another bear market. But wouldn't it be perfect scenario or a perfect storm for Bitcoin if the stock market, regular market crashed during a bear market rather than during a bull market?
Oh yeah, absolutely on that. That's yeah. I mean, obviously the bear market you're down anyway. So you imagine us on our end if it takes that price a little bit further down than a regular bear market price. I mean, hell, that's buy one get 3 free for us.
Yes.
So,
yes.
so I definitely feel you on that right there. That will be a perfect storm for us in the crypto space to realize what a blue light special is. For those people out there listening, don't know what a blue light special is. That's the thing we used to have at Kmart when I was a kid. When the blue light was flashing, baby, he was getting that stuff 75, 50% off. So in our terms, layman terms now, let's just tell you it's a buy one, get 4, buy one, get 5 free if it happens like that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And then you got Coinbase IPO coming out. So it's a lot going on. Later, meanwhile, another batch of nearly 12,000 Bitcoin left professional trading platform Coinbase Pro as an example of major BTC allocations continuing at current prices. That happened just before the recent surge in price. Nice coincidence, Coin analyst Lex McCoskey commented. Lex M commented on data from fellow on-chain analytics resource Glassnode. Man, this is crazy. All right, and BTC hit 2-week all-time high on Tuesday at $54,000. All right, let's jump right into our next article. And this is why we're talking about. Are we right? Really? We might be right at the beginning still, guys. This thing made 4 times from right where we're at. This is just exciting stuff that's going on. Wave of institutional clients at Goldman Sachs are diving into Bitcoin and crypto markets, according to senior executive. And this article came out today, guys. So we're showing you that Bitcoin there may be institutional FOMO going on, and those are millions of dollars that may be FOMO into Bitcoin right now, do not care about the price. They're buying at 53,000, 54,000. Matthew McDermott, head of digital assets at Goldman Sachs Global Markets Division, says the New York-based investment bank is witnessing huge institutional demand for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. And they have been buying Ethereum, guys. In a Goldman Sachs market update, McDermott reveals that the institutional interest in digital assets at the Wall Street firm is accelerating among a wide array of large investors. In terms of institutional demand, we have seen no signs of that abating. And when we talk about institutional demand, we talk about the whole cross-section of the industry sectors. I'm referring to hedge funds, to asset managers, to macro funds, to banks, to corporate treasurers, insurance, and pension funds. I think it's pretty fair to say that all of that institutional client discussion is really focused around Bitcoin. Wow. But now, listen to this, guys. There's only 21 million Bitcoin ever going to be created. They can't change that. That cannot be changed. That cannot be messed with. Cannot be corrected. What happens, just like when we have retail FOMO buys into Bitcoin and they FOMO in. Bitcoin gets high. It starts to go sideways. What does that retail FOMO do? And our past what we see, what do retail FOMO do when Bitcoin kind of levels out, right? They usually what?
Going.
Yeah, what they take the profits and they buy altcoins, right? Will this be the same for institutional FOMO? Will they now start buying Ethereum, Cardano? I don't see them going outside of the top 10. Maybe go to Aviv, but they're going to look at the top 10 most stable ones and the ones that really have a plan. So you will see.
That's going to be it's going to be going up. I mean,
my goodness.
That's what I said. It's going to be going. I mean, that rocket ship will be taking off. Right now, it's on a launch pad. It's been fueled. It's going to take off.
And if you see this, guys, if you see this, you understand that a $50,000 Bitcoin means that you're still early. You're still early. You're not late. And so what you got to do, and this is not financial advice, what you got to do is understand and do some research and understand what it is that you want to do in this space and how you want to benefit from it. Because the institutions are showing us, and they're showing you that it is not going anywhere. 40% of clients currently have exposure to cryptocurrencies. According to, this is getting exciting. According to McDermott, more than a third of Goldman Sachs institutional clients who responded to a survey by the Wall Street giant reported that they are currently holding digital assets. 40% of the clients currently have exposure to cryptocurrencies, and that could be through a variety of different mediums, through physical, through derivatives, through securities, products, or other offers in the market. And so that seemed actually a little high to me, but I felt that was kind of very reflective of the demand we've seen over the last 3 to 6 months. The Goldman Sachs executive also reveals that more than half of the survey respondents intend to expand their digital asset portfolios in the coming months. Booyah, just like what we just said. So what do you think is going to happen now to Ethereum? What do you think is going to happen to Cardano? What do you think is going to happen to Chainlink and others? Man, this is going to be one of the greatest. This is going to be a year to remember in the crypto space. Do you not think so?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we talked about it. I mean, just from what's going on now with the way we've seen the trends and what the charts and everything that we're seeing right now, we think it's going to be probably the best year as far as that go with everything. I mean, look at the coins that we're seeing, the movement and where we're seeing these coins go to currently. And we're not really even into the major part of the bull run. So if we're seeing these type of gains now, where will we be during the peak of the bull run? So I'm excited about that. Most definitely excited about it.
And like we said, we don't believe that alt season is here yet, guys, because Bitcoin, because of Bitcoin dominance, where it's sitting at, and Bitcoin's kind of leading the way, and they're going to follow Bitcoin. And think about this right now. Most of the coins that's hit, some of these traditional coins, and I say traditional, I mean Ethereum, Cardano, and some others that was around during the 2017 bull run. Although they may hit new all-time highs, all of them are back under their all-time highs.
Yes.
And so that lets us also know that we have not seen the best yet. We have not peaked yet. All right, your favorite friends. You want to do JP Morgan, or you want me to go JP Morgan and Chase?
God almighty. JP Morgan, I tell you what. My buddy Jamie Dimon.
As you always say, don't.
Hey, I'm just telling you, man. Don't watch what they do, not what they say. That's all I'm gonna say about that right there. So with that being said, let's get into JP Morgan wants to launch crypto-related stock basket. Man, that's a huge change for a man who was standing at a podium telling people, get rid of it, do not buy it. He would fire anybody that possessed any cryptocurrency. And the latest sign of Wall Street players warming to Bitcoin, the largest U.S. bank wants to issue a debt instrument linked to cryptocurrency-focused companies. Driving the news, JP Morgan's proposed cryptocurrency exposure basket will be heavy in MicroStrategy, Square, Riot blockchain stocks, according to the new SEC filing. Me say what we always say. Watch what they do, not what they say. Because JP is full of you know what. Stay on top of the latest market trends and economic insights with Axis Markets. So here we are once again. We're going to go between the lines. We're going to talk about the basket gives JP Morgan Chase clients access to the industry's upside without all the fuss of holding cryptocurrencies and digital tokens themselves. So we're talking about JP Morgan Chase clients. I'm just going to ask you an honest question. If you dealt with somebody this damn shady over the last few years who's been steering you away from it publicly, why in the hell would you still be a client of theirs?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my personal thing right there. I mean, but hey, until the SEC approves the Bitcoin ETF, stocks and publicly traded companies deep in the Bitcoin business may be the next best thing for investors. Leading the pack in the JP Morgan Chase basket of MicroStrategy, the Virginia-based business intelligence firm is famous for snatching up 90,859 Bitcoin, worth $4.9 billion at today's price since last summer. No.
Wow.
I can't be reading that right.
90,000 worth 4.9 billion. Wow.
I'm just speechless for words on this. I mean,
and I think it's original, man. MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor, he's buying everything. There was a fake tweet going around where he said, "I just sold my TV for 0.16 Bitcoin." So he's selling everything, man. He's selling everything he owns to buy Bitcoin. He's like me, man. I'm willing to sell a lung. I will sell a kidney. I just need more Bitcoin.
Oh man, I tell you what, man. I seen some of them posts. I got concerned. I didn't know if that was you putting those out there or not, man.
Man, I'm trying to get my hands on it. If it's out there, I'm trying to get my hands on it. And I haven't figured out enough ways to get my hands on it. And you still feel like you need more. I need more.
Oh yeah, man. So the company stock will make up 20% of the proposed basket, with Jack Dorsey Square coming in second at 18%. The latter recently re-upped its Bitcoin holdings, adding 170 million in late February to an earlier 50 million buy. Its 8,027 Bitcoin are now worth $433 million.
Wow.
Man, you know, it's like I said, guys, watch what they do, not what people say.
Yeah.
You got to do your own homework. Don't be the person that followed this person down a rabbit hole and lose out because of one of their beliefs, and they're sitting here telling you one thing and doing something behind your back. So this is obviously what this has been doing.
But they always try to find themselves in the news and try to put themselves in. But is this another way where JP Morgan and Chase basically says, well, we're technically not buying Bitcoin. We're buying the companies. We're buying into the companies that have Bitcoin. We're buying their shares. They're making up almost half for y'all heavily into it, 20%, 18%. That's almost 40% right there. And two crypto companies that's buying crypto. And so you want exposure without exposure. So you're going to ride the wave of them. And is this staying true to his infamous dislike of Bitcoin? No, that's not, because he's still buying. He can't get enough Bitcoin fast enough. So then go join their party, because he's not going to buy, $2 billion worth of Bitcoin today at that price. He wants those lower prices, but they're going to be smart about it. Instead of going to get those low prices, just go buy the companies that own the Bitcoin. Go buy shares of them. And so to me, it's the same thing. And he can't get away with what his dislike or whatever he wants to say about Bitcoin. But what we wanted to share with you guys tonight, in a really quick one, we want to get on here 30 minutes and out for you guys, and make sure that you leave a message if you got any questions or answers. But just like we said, we think that Bitcoin for 2021 is just the beginning, and this could hit unimaginable highs. I'm not going to sit here and predict a high right now, because I don't know, but this is just, man, I know what I made my prediction for 2021, but this is just bananas the amount of institutional FOMO that is starting right now in regards to Bitcoin, and expect it to get even higher. And if we said in March is typically a bad month for Bitcoin, and it's always in the red. And I said March is probably the accumulation month, but the script just got flipped in the second week of March as it's roaring back up to the mid 50s. If this continues in the month of March, what does June look like? I mean, really, is June $100,000 Bitcoin if this continues?
Yes, I think so. So you heard it here, Country Boys of Crypto. June I think we'll be there. I mean, we're 54,000 off. Man, I'm sitting here looking at the numbers that we predicted in January when we had on one of the shows. I got everybody's numbers right here wrote down and the coins that we got. So, I mean, we're not too far off from my prediction right now is where I think it was settled at for the year. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and tell you guys that I don't care. I said 78.5 after everything settles down this year. After we go up and where we come back to, I said think it'll end the year at 78.5. We're not too far from that now. You know, I'm very conservative when I put that number out there.
Yeah.
So I think we'll
could hit 78 in March.
Yeah, we could.
Think about this. From December to January, we went all the way to from December to January or end of January, we went all the way to 50,000. So 46,000, sorry, because we had 50,000 in February. So I'm at it 2 or 3 months. So you could see another 50K in 2 months. That's not out of range. Well, it wouldn't even really be another 50K, it'd be almost 40K. So a little over 40K. So I mean, that's not hard to see when you when you pull back out and you draw and look at what's happened in the last 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. So like I said, we got the predictions. We know where they are. We got them recorded, man. Like I said, you heard it here on Country Boys and Crypto. Hey, guys, check us out at southeaststaking.io. That's southeaststaking.io. Hey, we would love to have you or your friends or family come stake your Cardano with us. Hey, guys, our pool is not saturated, and we would love to help you get 4 to 6% yield and earn some Cardano coins. So definitely check us out. If you got any questions about what is staking, what is ADA, what is that? Hey, go check us out. All that information is on southeaststaking.io. And guys, if you want to get paid to do something that you do every day, let us know. Drop us a line in the chat. We got something that you do, a cryptic peer-to-peer service that you can earn some reward token, which converts over to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. It's just about doing something you do every day, and that's text. So check us out. Let us know. We got a Prime One chat. Prime One chat. Man, check that out. Like I said, you get paid to do what you do every day. Tell me, anybody out here listen, how many people pay you to text? None that I know of. All the phone numbers I know of, they're taking money for you to do it. So check that out, guys. Prime One chat, but also, most importantly, check us out at www.southeaststaking.io. We would love to have you, your family members, and friends come stake your Cardano with us. Stake with the best. Stake with SES. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and let you get in bed. We kept it short, 30 minutes here tonight. So we will be on tomorrow night around about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll get on here and we're trying to get you on and get you off so you can go to bed and get in dream mode. Because, guys, we've got a lot of dreaming going on. We got a lot of people that dreams came true today with some of the coins that we've had out here earlier. We were talking about with the V-chains, with the Clevers, and all those. So, hey, tune into us. You'll be one of those people that say, wake up smiling in the morning with like a mouthful of gold with a bling, bling.
Bling, bling. All right, bling, guys, bling. You have a great night.
Got your boys Crypto out. Have a good one. Peace out.